गुड मॉर्निंग, वेलकम, नमस्ते टू मच माइल। आज का ब्लॉग बहुत ही स्पेशल होने वाला है। हम यहाँ आए हैं एक पुरानी ईरानी रेस्टोरेंट में टू हैव सम ब्रेकफास्ट एंड पोस्ट दैट वेयर आर वी गोइंग टुवर्ड?
We are at Kayani's. They've got fantastic breakfast. We are going to finish off with that, and after that, we are going to be heading on to a weekend getaway really soon.
So हम आपको posted रखेंगे कि इसके बाद हम कहाँ जाएंगे. We are going to take the ferry and move on to Murud Janjira, rather the whole Murud Beach, and give you some scenic views. बहुत ही अच्छे views मिलेंगे आपको.
What we've got out here is, this is the akuri. We got some toast, we got some baked beans and chicken sausages and bun maska.
Which they are very famous for.
A perfect breakfast at our favorite place.
Breakfast done, now we are heading out towards the ferry. We are headed towards the ferry wharf, which is called Ajanta. We've almost reached Ajanta.
I think so. We get it from here. Bike ka boat mein lega. Acha, bike ka boat mein lega. Okay, so we got our tickets for $200 for Revas. So Revas is the place that we're going to get off. There are two places. One is Mandwa and one is Revas. So we'll get off at Revas. So here's our ferry, the launch that's going to take us across. So everybody's waiting to board up over here.
Going. We are at the upper deck of our ferry. Not sure if you all can see the dolphins, but there are dolphins in the water. Well, the camera is not going to do the justice to them. How much time do you save if you come by a ferry?
You tend to save approximately a good 3.5 hours if you come by ferry. By road, it would take you approximately 4 hours. It saves you the fatigue of traveling all that distance by road.
Yes, that's
and then
true.
From Alibaug to Murud is going to be approximately another 2 hours. So that's about 60 kilometers or 70 kilometers
But the good
at
part
the tops.
is, but the good part is it's scenic.
Oh, it's absolutely scenic, and you'll be traveling through, the road which runs parallel to the coast. So you'll have a couple of beaches on the way. So what we are going to explore today is going to be the most scenic and beautiful coastline of Maharashtra.
We are on our way from Revas to Alibaug at the moment. We are from Alibaug to Murud.
One of the first beaches you get as you're traveling towards Murud on this road is Awas Beach. It's about 6 kilometers from the main road. I bet they've got a lot of resorts as well around this side. So there are a lot of homestays that we've seen on this way.
Okay, so we are already at Awas Beach. It's nice and clean. You have a place to sit. And I think evenings will be much more pleasant. Spend about 5-10 minutes and then head back to our journey. There are benches for you to sit down. Quick pit stop to show you the beach.
And there are not many people on this beach at all. If you look around, just have a look at this. It looks quite nice. I don't think so you can swim in this water because there are quite a few rocks up there, so it could be a little bit of a challenge. That's Awas Beach for you. So this is the second beach that we got on this route, which is a really nice beach as well. It's called Kihim Beach.
The plan is to go beach hopping. I don't know how many of you have done that. If you have, please give us a shout out and write in the comments below.
Yeah, this is the extreme right end of Kihim Beach. So we can go. The other end is a lot better. There is less crowd and no rocks really. So you can get into the water here. So we've come to Kihim Beach many times before. There are some really nice places out here. Yeah, but all these rocks, if you really look at them, they've got a lot of oysters and clams. So you have to be really careful when you're walking on these rocks because they're really sharp.
So this is Varsoli Beach.
Yeah, Varsoli Beach looks really nice. Look at the boats there, and they've got all these water sports, water sports activities, jet skis, banana boats. This is the third beach that we've stopped at so far.
Yeah.
The really good part about these beaches is they're not very packed or very crowded. So the next beach is the Alibaug beach, which is very much the next beach. You can probably walk it from here. Anjali has got a coconut. Since she couldn't get the toddy or the toddy, so now she settled for the coconut.
Called toddy over here. We call it toddy. Yummy. So after that lovely refreshing coconut water, we are on our way to Alibaug Beach.
Last Anjali has got the toddy. Let's see her reaction.
It's bad actually.
Whoa.
I can go bottoms up.
This is the main beach of Alibaug. So this beach is so shallow that you can walk in almost a kilometer or half a kilometer in. I'm not sure how deep.
This beach also has a lot of life actually.
And that's the fort. The fort is actually on an island.
So we are at this place called as Shri Ganesh stop for lunch. If you're in Alibaug and if you've not had seafood, then you've not really had anything.
So what we ordered for is a prawns thali
And this surmai thali.
and a surmai thali. Yeah, why did you stop here?
You have to eat this ice cream. It's homemade and it's made with real fruit.
More than covering miles, we'll be munching. Oh, that's insanely good. Well, now we've come to the REVDANDA beach. So REVDANDA is the beach where the scenic coastal ride actually starts from, where you're riding parallel to the beaches. And from here is where this coastal line gets really very pretty. We're going to spend a little time out here. Anjali's made some new friends. That's KORLAI Fort on top there. It's the KORLAI Beach. So there's not much of a beach here. Got more of rock, and that's the KORLAI Fort on top.
After taking you through a tour of most of the places that you've already seen, all the beaches, Kashid is one of the most important beaches. We're already here, so let me show you around. So this is what Kashid Beach looks like.
Kashid is one of those beaches which has got a lot of shacks, a lot of vendors, a lot of restaurants, a lot of food stalls. So Kashid is one of the main beaches here, and then of course you've got Murud where we are going to be heading to finally. And you do have beaches even after that, but for the range of 80 kilometers, then this would be, I mean, Murud would be the last best beach in this stretch.
So we have arrived to a secret spot where there are less people.
It's called CHOTA.
Beautiful, empty, all to yourself.
Now we are getting to NANDGAON Beach. Look at this route, it's so beautiful and scenic. Wow, look at these jackfruits on these trees, awesome. In between Murud and Kashid, there's this beautiful beach that we've come to now. So this is probably the 9th beach that we've come to, and it's called the NANDGAON Beach. You have to check this beach out, it's really awesome and it's fantastic. It's completely a virgin beach, there's nobody over here.
I think one of the best beaches that we've come to so far. You have to come to NANDGAON. Look at this. I mean, you can't expect anything better than this.
The water here, it's lovely, it's greenish, it's bluish green. It's got that turquoise look.
Swim here actually.
And you can actually swim here. It's quite a safe beach because there are no rocks. And it's got this curvature, which makes it apt for swimming. Now we are off to the Murud Fort side.
The view from there is spectacular. So and it's clear view. So you get to see the Murud Fort from, it's a 360-degree kind of a view.
Wow, so that's the Murud Janjira Fort, that's the first view.
Welcome to Murud Janjira. So we finally made it to Murud Janjira Fort area. I wouldn't say to the fort. We've been to the fort before and this time we're going to skip it. But let me tell you a little about the Murud Fort. Firstly, it has a history of being the strongest marine fort, so much so that it wasn't conquered at all. It is close to the Murud village and the only way of getting to Murud Janjira is via a boat. Inside the fort, you have these water tanks, you have towers, and you can kind of spend some time in the fort.
This cliffside is really beautiful because you can see the complete Murud Fort and some nice villages down there.
So we have arrived at Murud Beach and just riding on the beach towards taking the bike as far as we can. We are going to find a perfect spot and get the golden hour.
Guys, so we finally reached Murud the evening after stopping at all the beaches on the way and exploring this complete coastline right up from Kihim Beach all the way to Murud.
And plus, we also had the Mountain Miles eating stop. Hopefully, you like those drone shots. And if you've been to Murud, do let us know how you like the place. And if not, maybe after this vlog, it encourages you to come to Murud and try it.
We're just gonna go check into our Airbnb.
It's called Janki Villa. And a very nice place, very simple. It's more like a homestay.
So what we are going to do is probably go to Janki Villa and
Yeah.
just freshen up,
Yeah.
get ready, and then probably head out again for dinner. Well, so now we've come for dinner to this place called Patils, and it's really amazing fish food that they've got.
We've come for dinner, and Stuart has got some amazing crab which I'm tempted to eat, and I've got the prawns thali.
And we've also got a prawn fry that's coming. So apparently this place looks really small, but it's very, very famous, and their seafood is really awesome at a fairly reasonable price.
Yeah,
And,
like around 300, 350 to 400 depends on what you call for.
yeah, if you can see my plate, I mean, the crab's pretty decent size.
That's occupying the whole space.
Yeah, so it's really nice, worth a visit and worth a try. So here comes prawn fry. That's, wow,
That's a shallow fried prawns fried.
yeah, but
with
I
just the dried
like
masala.
the masalas that they use in these prawn fry.
I'm gonna go for it.
Yeah, definitely, please.
Taste test.
How's that?
Not very spicy. Lightly tossed in some masala,
Oh, that's lovely.
and it's fresh.
Just the way I like it.
Very nice. So we're gonna go for desi style, dig in our hands into the rice and the gravy and just go for it. Though the prawns is lovely, I think the crab is mind blowing. The crab gravy is delicious to another level.
Yeah, it's got this spiciness to it. It's kind of spicy. It's really spicy, but the flavors in it are really awesome. I don't know. Is it garam masala or something?
Yeah.
But not just.
It's garam masala versus coconut.
Yeah, it's kind of got this coconut curry base,
Yeah.
but a spicy coconut curry base, which is fantastic.
Gravy भेटेल, crab cheek, दोन हवे.
So the crab, seriously delicious.
It is spicy. I mean, for people who can't tolerate spicy food, for them it will be a little more. So we just thought we'll give you a little bit of an update, and that's an update for you. Now we'll try and finish our food, and we'll catch you on our way out.
Thank you so much for watching. Please do like, share, and subscribe to our channel. We'd be really, really grateful if you all can do that. And also do comment and let us know how do you like this vlog of ours.
Of course, and thank you very much for watching Mountain Miles.
All right, bye.
Bye-bye.